Sorry about that, YouTube. I moved my computer screen during a Facebook Live video, and as soon as I moved my computer screen during a Facebook Live video, it pulled the internet cord out. Literally, as soon as I moved my Facebook screen or my computer screen up, the internet cord came out, and then I had problems connecting with my live video. So sorry about that. So I guess I gotta be more careful with if I'm going to yeah. But yes, Cobra Craft handmade wands. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Yes. That will be the name. Gabby Lynn comments, summer is cool. It just didn't seem like you two were a good match. You gotta find your goth goddess. Wishful thinking, right? Smoking hot, pale-skinned, raven-haired beauty that just takes your breath away like a cigarette in the morning. Yeah, buddy. Hey, I'm a sucker for raven-haired beauties, man. I'm an all-day sucker for chicks like that, man. Gorgeous-ass, pale-skinned chicks with crazy long black hair. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Oh, yeah, like the chick I bought the pot leaf earrings from up at Eastridge Mall. That chick was beyond fucking hot. Like, holy bejesus, man. So I'm walking up to this mall, right? And, well, it had been a while since I had both my ears pierced, and I wanted an earring, right? And here's what happens, right? I go up to the mall, and I walk up to the earring stand. I'm like, oh, check it out. This cute-ass girl working the earring stand. This chick had some pretty gorgeous pale skin and long black hair, right? So I'm like, oh, hell yeah, my type. That's what's up. And this chick would not look up at me. Like, this chick was being so bashful around me. I had no idea, you know. And then she finally looked up at me, and I was like, it took everything in my power to keep me from my jaw dropping and just hitting the floor. Holy fucking shit. Prettiest green eyes you ever did see. And all I could say was, oh, I have music on iTunes. As if that's supposed to impress the chick, right? Like, oh, I got music on iTunes. Oh, look at me. And then I was talking to a buddy of mine, Jonathan Banks, and I'm like, dude, he's like, oh, sweet pot leaf gauges, where'd you get them? And I'm like, well, they're fake, but I got them at the mall from this cute-ass goth chick or whatever, you know? And he's all like, oh, that's so-and-so. And I'm like, damn, she's fine. Is she single? And he's like, nah, bro, I tried asking her out, and she's not. I'm like, ain't that just typical? That happened a couple weeks after the fact. When I say after the fact, I bought 4 weeks. 4 weeks had gone by since I bought my pot leaf gauges, and my left ear wasn't really pierced, but my right ear was. So I popped the one in my right ear just fine. But I'm walking around the mall trying to pierce my left ear by hand. And finally, I circle around back by the earring stand, and this smoking hot chick that I bought these earrings from a while back, she sees me literally do this number. Okay. And the one on my left ear, I still have it. But unfortunately, the one on my right ear broke. So I had this fake diamond stud for a minute that I used to replace it. But then Summer gave me this one right here. This one's a bit more rock and roll, I guess. So, and it looks a lot better in my opinion. It looks a lot better than that fake diamond stud that I had, in my opinion. It's more punk rock-ish. So, yeah. You're telling me when the one on my right ear broke, I was so upset. I'm like, dude, that's the pair from that hot chick I bought. Lame. But then I try to look at it from a more. I try to look at that from a different perspective. Like, well, at least I still have one left, right? Yeah. I got my Cobra tattoo right before the one on my right ear broke, believe it or not. Believe it or not, Facebook, I got my Cobra tattoo on my arm. And when I did, both my pot leaf gauges that I had in my ears were still functioning, but then the one in my right ear, right ear broke, and I was not happy about that, you know. And now every time I squeeze the earring on my left ear, I can still picture that smoking hot chick I bought him from. Even though she's taken, you know. That's usually how it goes for me, isn't it? Well, come to find out, she's also a smoker. I remember when I was at the mall buying the earrings, she had a pack of Marlboro Menthol 100s sitting next to the cash register, and I'm like, dude, smoking hot, goth-looking chick, and she smokes too. Oh my God, yes. Now, if I got a girlfriend who smokes cigarettes too, and then I'm down to my last cigarette, and she hasn't had one all fucking day, I'll give my last cigarette to her because that's just how I roll. Fucking matches suck half the time. Now, if I got a girlfriend who smokes cigarettes too, and she hasn't had a cigarette all fucking day, and I got like one cigarette left in my pack, who do you think's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Of course my girlfriend comes first, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I mean, I might need to pull this tobacco up a bit more because it's not catching with the match. There we go. Just so the tobacco don't spill out. I'll hold my hand over it real quick. Wooden matches in a pipe kind of reminds you of Roger from 101 Dalmatians, doesn't it? I made a video on my YouTube channel called Some People Have an Immature Outlook on Goth, and it's the fucking truth. A lot of people have an immature outlook on goth. It's just a phase. You'll grow out of it. Yeah, some people do grow out of it, and some people realize that's who they are as a person. And the amount of stupid comments I got on my videos, on videos like that especially, one of the comments I got was, bro, if you want chicks, bro, you gotta ditch the spike collar, blah, 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 blah. And the only reason I don't have one on right now is because the spike collar I had broke. So I'll get a new one eventually. But there's a certain kind of spike collar I'm looking for, not just black and spiky and all that, but the material You know what I'm saying? If they had a black spike collar made out of this material right here, and it was black, and it had something like this on the back of it, you know what I'm saying? I'd rock it. Whose collar is this? This would be my my dead dog's collar. He passed away a couple of years ago. I'm gonna put this back on the wall. Hold on a second. Let's see. Andrew asked the question, Josh, would you date a girl that wasn't goth? Yeah, I would. No, she doesn't have to be goth, but she does have to be attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you can call me a pig for having standards. I don't care. I really just do not care. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I'm an attractive bad boy musician. I'm allowed to have standards, goddammit. You should wear heat. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'll get a new spike collar eventually, but not dissing Spencer's or Hot Topic, but I'll try my luck at Petco. One of these days, Petco is bound to have a spike collar that's just right for me. The biggest problem I have with spike collars is that the sweat from my neck makes them break. Cheap ass fucking leather, and it makes it break, and you gotta get a new one. It's like, ugh. I'm like, why the hell is my pipe not hitting? This is bullshit. And I'm like, well, maybe the stem's clogged. There we go. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that if I unclog my stem, and then I take all this tobacco that I just dumped out and put it back in my pipe, well, based off of what Gabby said, it looks like I'll have to try Hot Topic or Spencer's because, well, and here's the thing, Slick. I don't think I'd be wasting my money with a collar from Petco because the leather on those dog collars is a lot thicker too. So, you know, I feel like it'd last a lot longer. Talk about striking up a conversation. Have you heard of the Cobra Strike? Oh, okay. Match striking puns. See, I would disagree because the leather's thicker. The leather on dog collars is so much thicker than the ones at Spencer's are freaking Hot Topic. But I'm not worried about it right now because I don't have the money for a spike collar right now. So, you know. That's why you get a fucking dog collar like the one I had just shown on camera, only in a different color. Ugh. Yeah. Hard to say sometimes. The thicker may be good, yes, but it may make it harder on your neck. It depends, I guess, on how hot it is outside, that sort of thing. Yeah. And then I realized maybe I didn't put enough tobacco in my pipe. Because sometimes matches aren't going to catch like a small amount of tobacco. You really got to load that puppy up. Yeah, getting like whatever that material's called, like the material that my dead dog's collar is made out of, that kind of material. They sell those collars that are just straight black, and then I could add a dog tag to it, and then it says King Cobra on the front, and then put some spikes around the side. Ideally, that's what I'm trying to do, you know. Get one of those, whatever the fuck those are called. And they already make collars like that with spikes in them. I just gotta find a store that sells them. There we go. Yeah. That's the ticket. Hmm. Hmm. All gone. Well then, we have another box. Yeah, that tobacco's got a nice bite to it. I love it. I'm fine. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm fantastic. I know people worry about my health and shit, but I'm fine. Wyoming is not necessarily cattle country, but it is. Wyoming is called the cowboy state, so yeah, I imagine you could get some pretty good leather in Wyoming. So I wouldn't mind paying if I ordered some spikes off the internet. They're like about this fucking long, and I paid a leather worker to make me a thick black leather choker with a dog tag loop on it, so I could put get like one of those circular dog tags that's like that, and then have it write King Cobra across it, and yeah. No, I wouldn't do that, Jeff. I was just saying that if I had the money, I'd pay a leather worker here in town to make me a spike collar. That'd be sick. That'd be a bit more original than going to Hot Topic or Spencer's, you know, paying an old school shopkeep to do it, you know. Yeah. But I have enough broken spike collars in my drawer that I could literally make a brand new spike collar myself. If I got one of those things that you use to punch a hole in stuff for doing that kind of thing, so you just I could literally get a cheap black. I could get a cheap black cloth kind of collar. Oh, like the red one I just showed off on chat earlier. They have one just like that up at the Walmart, and only it's black. And I could make a spike collar out of something like that. That'd be cool. Yeah. Are you going to sell stuff other than wands in your shop? On my Etsy shop? No, just wands, scepters, staves, and wands. But starting off, I'll be selling just your basic handheld wands like this one. I'll be starting off with that, and then, yeah. You should sell protection spells. Then you don't actually have to ship anything. That it is, Thomas. No way. Hell yeah, Thomas. That's what's up. Thanks, bro. Hell yeah. Black nylon, huh? Sweet. Those things are great. Like, they don't, when you sweat with nylon, it doesn't peel at your skin and it doesn't break because of sweat. Hell yeah. Oh, if it's got a little loop for a dog tag, then I'll definitely go to Petco and get a custom one stamped out for it. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And if not, that's cool too. It's still greatly appreciated. Hopefully, well, I got a big ass neck, so hopefully it fits. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it doesn't fit my neck, I'll keep it, you know, because just in case I might get a goth girlfriend and she might, you know, like, hey, you know. Yeah. Damn it. To use my pipe tool, push that tobacco up a bit more. Yeah. Push it up a bit more so the match will catch it. Not really, no. I usually just use Bics. I'm about to go get me a Bic here in a minute, but I wanted to do a Facebook live stream first. I mean, I got some pocket change right here, so I can go get me a Bic lighter. But smoking a pipe with wooden matches, it's more old school, you feel? And these were given to me by a friend, so my buddy Phil hooked me up with a couple boxes of matches. I'm like, hey. Don't tell me how to fucking smoke my tobacco. Strike one, buddy. Sometimes you gotta torture tobacco, because if you don't, there's some tobacco that's more moist than others. And that moisture tobacco really needs to be torched. Otherwise, you won't get a hit off of it. Hold the phone, Sylvester Stallone. This is delicious. The Jim Beam vanilla and brisk sweet tea. Hey. Was that supposed to be a Sylvester Stallone impersonation? Yes, it was, and it was horrible. There's a success story that will really make you think. He literally started off with nothing, had to sell his fucking dog, and then bought his dog back. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, that's fucking stupid. The battery cover for my mouse fell off. That's adorable. No, but someone asked in my last video, it might have been this video. I'll turn off my mouse for a second. Okay. Turn off my computer mouse so I can put the cover back on. Cheap bastard. I should get one of those mouses that you plug into the back of your computer. That way I'm not wasting money on batteries, or you know what I'm saying? But the wireless mouse is so nice, though. It's portable, despite taking batteries, you know, that sort of thing. All right. All right. Go to fucking move the mouse so I can read more comments here, and fucking battery cover says to pop off. Like, what the shit? There we go. I like my Calibari lighter matches are classic. Yeah. And classic. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't like asking my fans for anything really, other than, hey, check out my awesome shirt. I ordered me a shirt, so when I get it, I'll do a video about it, and I'll be like, yo, you want one of these? This is where you can get it, and post a link. That's all I gotta do. And my shirts are on print every other day, so when I posted that link, it said 3 days till next print, so, which is good, you know. I need a new muscle shirt anyway. I mean, I have one that I like. It's a sports shirt. It's my all black muscle shirt, and it's a sports shirt, and it's stretchy, right? And it literally hugs my biceps, like right here. It's fucking awesome. Oh, there's a good reason. When I found out that Summer broke up with me because of the asshole trolls, I was like, well, that stinks. She obviously wasn't meant to be. Otherwise, she would have said, fuck the trolls. I don't care what they think. You know, you're more important. And that's how I tried to be. I got a lot of shit for dating Summer. People calling me a faggot because they thought she was a dude because of her fucking short hair. And I'm like, whatever. Let them talk shit. I know she's a chick. You know. I didn't care. I was getting some puss, man. Shit. That's usually how I am. Like, yo, if I get laid, I'll be like, yo, I got laid, and leave it at that. You know, I'm not going to go into detail about it, you know, because that's just not necessary. As famous as I am, I don't think people need to know the dirty details. All I need to know is I'm good in bed, and yeah. So let these chicks judge me, man. That's what I'm getting at, Facebook. Let these chicks judge me for being a creepy autistic, because they miss out. They miss out. Yeah. I'm not going to say which one, but I tend to think if you can make chicks involuntarily squirt with your dick, you're doing something right. Yeah, I saw the funniest fucking shit at Spencer's one time. Literally, it's those kits you get for your girlfriend. You make a plaster of your dick, and then you fill it up with some shit. And then once you make the plaster of your dick fully hard, Then you fill the plaster up with some shit, and you can make your girlfriend a homemade dildo. I seen that shit. I was like, the fuck? Thinking about it now, and I'm like, okay, if I had a girlfriend, why the fuck would I make a plaster of my boner for her to fuck herself with? It's not as good as the real thing. Or maybe like if she's on like a long ass trip and she has to be away from me, that, you know, that's what that product's made for. It's for couples who are long distance. But the thing I wonder is, can you reuse the plaster and keep filling it and refilling it? Because if they made a kit like that, so once you made the plaster the first time, that you could keep making it over and over and over again. I know a lot of female fans who would dig that hardcore. They'd be like, yo, a lot of my female fans would get into that, I bet you. That'd be embarrassing for them, but no, not really. I'm not even going to go down that route. I'm not even going to. But could you imagine, though? There'd be a. Do I have enough female fans to make a living doing that? That's the thing of it. And the only reason I'm not going to do that idea is just because the idea of a male fan buying it would be a little weird. Just a little weird. Just a little weird. I'd be like, no, I mean, a couple female fans buying it, I might be down for that. I'd be like, yo. You know, that's when you know you're so famous. That's when you know you're so goddamn famous on the internet that chicks are buying a plaster of your boner to fuck themselves with. I mean, come on. Shrine. Anybody know what cartoon I'm referencing? Forget about it. That's the cartoon, yeah. You come to me with this bullshit. Do you have any idea who I am? I could have you sleeping with the fishes. You stupid schmuck. Have you taken a fucking dirt nap? Forget about it. Hey, you guys. That's my Wise Dawn voice. It's a horrible impression. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I mean, if you like impersonations, I got an impersonation for you of a stuffy British person. Not all British people are stuffy, but this is my impersonation of a stuffy, rich British asshole. Oh, I say, who the hell do you think you are? Oh, blast it all. Some tea and crumpets then, I suppose. Do you have any idea who I am? I'm a very wealthy British person, and I breed bulldogs. So, piss off, you little wank. Okay, some of my impersonations are... Here's Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force talking with Yogi Bear, Boo Boo, and Rick and Morty at the same time. Yo, man, it's Meatwad. What's up? I don't know why Jam Master Shake is such a dick. I mean, you think that milkshakes are supposed to be fun and chill. No, Master Shake's a dick to everybody, and he's so selfish. Hey, yo, boo-boo, get a load of the talking Meatwad. Makes me kind of hungry. I don't think you should eat it, Yogi. Oh, that's right. I have an unhealthy addiction to picnic baskets. I keep snatching them from people. Where's the kaboom? All these impersonations are making people angry. So very, very angry. Yeah, because they're jealous. They wish they could do them this good. Morty, what the hell is this shit, Morty? We got like 2 talking bears and an alien and a fucking ball of meat. I don't know, Rick. I don't think King Cobra can do our voices very good. You're overthinking it, Morty. You're over-fucking thinking it. Oh. Hey, Morty. What the hell, Rick? Why do you look like that? Because I'm Goth Rick, Morty. I'm Goth Rick. Oh. I made a girl I had sex with squirt. I'm not going to say which one. And some girls be like, oh, I don't want to do that. It might gross them out. Like when too much pressure has been built up in the fire hose, and eventually it just, you know. And it's not disgusting, it's perfectly natural. You know what I'm saying? That's like the female equivalent of them blowing a load, basically, you know. Have an issue, grab a tissue. That'd be a funny ass shirt to sell on Valentine's Day, wouldn't it? You have an issue, grab a tissue. No, fuck masturbation for pleasure. It's good for your prostate, though, so that's the only reason you should do it. Lady, or gentlemen, I should say. I mean, we can sit and sip on fine liquor and smoke on some good tobacco and just chill for a minute, you know, and not stress anything. Feels nice. I mean, I don't drink this hard all the fucking time, you know. Only when I can afford it. It's a nice, very strong, very moist black Cavendish on top of some of that cherry pipe tobacco that's got the tasty puff on it. Yeah. Most chicks don't approach me these days because I give off this vibe of I'm unapproachable, that I'm too sexy to handle. And that works in my favor, actually, because, you know, like it's a lot of chicks checking you out, but at the same time, you act like you don't notice. Play off my autism just a little bit. Be like, bro, those chicks are totally checking you out. Oh, I didn't notice. You should go talk to them. I'd be like, I got more important things to do than getting laid. That's the funny thing about life, you know, when I don't have it, I don't want it. But when I do have it, I do want it. Unlike most guys, they'll think about it 24/7, it seems like. But, you know, I can at least sit here and have a civil conversation with my fine Facebook audience. When I die, when I'm much, 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 much older, if you bury me in a coffin, put my shotgun next to me in my coffin, goddammit. Bury me with that shit. Oh. They buried him with his favorite pipe in his pockets. and a shotgun that he bought. Here lies King Cobra, this is where they'll rot. 6 feet under in a graveyard somewhere. That actually wasn't half bad. I don't know. I'll think of songs like that on the spot of the moment. You know, that'd make like a good country metal rock song. Wait, why the fuck would you mix country metal rock? That just sounds stupid. If I had a country metal rock band going, what the hell would I call it? All right, welcome to downtown Casper. Tonight we have the Cowboys from Hell. He came riding on a black steed, sick and tired of people's misdeed. Horses snorting fire, the hot breath they could feel. And cowboy, change your ways, or else with us you will ride. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-ki-yay, See, I don't even need the song. I can sound just like the artist. Where's my fucking record deal? There's definitely a lot of hype for the new album. I'm looking forward to posting that, and I could put 10 songs on it. I could put 8 songs on it. Willows of Sorrow was pretty good. That was my last album, and I like that. The album cover was sick. I think my favorite song on my last album was Smoky Hypocrisy Remix. The original was pretty good. Had a real low kind of deep metal sort of sound, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But when I remixed it, I changed the lyrics around a little bit and added a more, I guess you could say, kind of in your face sort of beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's the kind of song you can just work out to, you know? Yeah. Loose lip sync ships, I've already said too much. No, but it's fun being a YouTube celebrity, but it does have its downside. People get jealous of you and they fuck with you because they're jealous of your confidence and your ability to just say fuck the haters and continue making videos and music. So if you want to, here's the thing, instead of hating on me because I'm famous, you want to contribute something to YouTube, then do it. Make a channel playing video games. Make a channel cooking. Make a channel doing something, you know. You may not get famous at it overnight, but at least you're helping YouTube grow. And that is what they like. So, hashtag fuck mass shootings. Hashtag fuck gun violence. Hashtag fuck police brutality. Hashtag fuck violence against cops. Hashtag fuck ISIS. Hashtag fuck pedophiles. As a gun owner, I get so tired of mass shootings anymore. Like, we haven't had one in a while, it seems. Like, nothing too massive, so that's good. Let's keep it up, people. It's a new year. It's a new year to better yourself, and if you're feeling depressed or suicidal or murderous, talk to somebody, because there's a way better option than just killing innocent people. It's not worth it, man. I got people I hate too, but you know what? It's just not worth it. Oh, Nelly. Yeah. Strongest tobacco I can buy for my money or go home. Speaking of Cradle of Filth, there is definitely a Cradle of Filth-esque influence in my new album. Oh, look at that. He can still shriek just like Danny Filth. How the fuck did he do that? But now he's just showing off. I didn't go to a vocal coach for that. I just listened to Cradle of Filth for a number of years. And then working with my own vocals, I watched a couple of videos on YouTube on how to throat sing. And then when I started working with my breathing a little bit, you want to breathe through your vocal cords when you do that. Otherwise, you could fuck up your voice doing that. Well, that moisture tobacco seems to have burnt up completely, and now it's getting down to the less moist pipe tobacco. It's still, like, pipe tobacco comes in different levels of moisture. You feel what I'm saying? If I could have a dog, a blue great Weimar would be sick. Blue great Weimars are basically blue Great Danes crossbred with Weimaraners, and they're freaking gorgeous, but they're also expensive as hell. If I was to get a therapy dog, I'd probably adopt one from a shelter. It's better off, you know. But I don't got the money to take care of a dog right now, so the only dog I got with me is my dog Chance. He's in spirit form, of course, because he's been dead for a number of years, but he's a guardian for me, and he helps me with my magic and shit, because he's a guardian. He helps me communicate with the other side spiritually. And there's been times I felt my dog Chance hop up onto my bed and lay next to me. It's trippy shit. Yeah. And my dog Chance was a miracle dog. He had this dog disease that had a little chance of surviving. He then survives it. My dog Chance's previous owners, before my family adopted my dog Chance, he was severely abused, beaten, neglected. The owners would leave him out in the cold with no food or water. And I said to myself, I hope the motherfuckers that abuse that dog burn in hell. It's bad enough that humans are assholes to each other. Why you gotta be an asshole to an animal? Like, straight up. Adopting a cat or a dog from the shelter is always the right thing to do. But when you only got the budget to adopt one cat or just one dog, and there's so many awesome choices to choose from, it's heartbreaking, man. You walk in there and you see all these animals you want to help out, but you can't. Different topic. We're going to get me started now. Oh, that's good. Oh, shit, I got enough wooden matches. I don't have to immediately go out to get a lighter. They got a nice little pile of coins right here, so I'll do that later. Like, I'm not in an immediate fucking hurry to do it. Cobra Craft handmade wands. It's got a ring to it. It rings like a bell, and it says, I got wands coming up, and they'll be ready to sell. See what I did there? That's awesome. Damn. I think I might have chased. Fuck it. Let that sit in for a second. Oh, God damn it. Even the less moist pipe tobacco will go out if you don't puff on it consistently. Now, a lot of people don't like cigarettes because the ashes get everywhere. As a smoker, I get that, you know what I'm saying? But like, one nice thing about a tobacco pipe is that all the ashes are in your bowl instead of all over your desk. And when you're done smoking your pipe, you can just tamp the ashes out into an ashtray. You know, when people make stupid comments like, oh, bro, you gotta ditch the spike collar, you'll never get pussy like that. I just look at people like that and laugh hysterically. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad at getting the opposite sex to notice you. It's all about how you carry yourself. That's what I've definitely noticed. And I noticed that when I had a girlfriend, I carried myself more confidently because it was nice for a change. And then subconsciously, most of the women that were checking me out probably didn't know I had a girlfriend. They just saw the confidence in me, and it was rubbing off in a good way, you know, and it made women notice me more. So, based off that observation, if you're single and you act like you're taken, watch what happens. Watch what fucking happens. For example, if I'm at a hot rod show, hey Saunders, so-and-so is here. So, plenty of hot tail for me to chase. And one nice thing about being single is I have plenty of time to get better at guitar, so I'm not distracted by stupid drama and bullshit. It's a pocket full of shells. Here's my impression of Elmer Fudd hunting pedophiles. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting for pedos. Ha! See empty candy wrappers. Pedo tracks. Ha! Only instead of like being clever like Bugs Bunny and getting away, they get their nuts blown off and sprayed across the wall. It'd be funny if ISIS got captured by Jigsaw. That'd be fucking awesome. I could just see it now. Hello, ISIS. I'd like to play a game. You think you can threaten America with violence? That's laughable. America is so desensitized to violence. That's the whiskey talking. Ouch. And of course, the stem got clogged again. I noticed that when you're smoking a pipe and you got really heavy, moist pipe tobaccos that are really strong on nicotine, They'll clog your pipe a little faster, but sing us a song, the piano man, sing us a song tonight. It's not too terribly late in the evening, and it's not too early in the morning either. So I could play a little bit of guitar for Facebook if I wanted to. And a sexy rock star like myself, I gotta show off my skills somehow. Yeah. The question is, though, where the hell is my pick? Oh, there it be. I customize my guitar picks. I make them super pointy. Having that nice point helps with my sweep picking just a little bit. You know, this is the perfect guitar pick. It's got a little bit of thickness and it's still super thin. Slight bend, but not too much bend. Enough bend to help you sweep through your scales, but enough stiffness in the pick to give you some control. As a guitar player, this right here is ideally the perfect shape and thickness for your guitar picks. That's just the way I see it. No, I could be just blowing smoke up your Asperger's, but I think I'll save that mango rum for a rainy day. I want to sip on that Jim Beam vanilla. That's good shit. You don't even need Chase for that, man. That's just smooth as silk. Holy shit, did I really drink all that in one night? That's awesome. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. You know what really pisses me off? And I hate giving attention to those wankers, but when the lead singer of One Erection, did I say One Erection? I meant One Direction. Well, they suck dick. That's why they should call their band One Erection. But anyways, the lead singer's like, oh, John Lennon ain't shit compared to me. Like, motherfucker, he was assassinated. And the Beatles, oh. You know, you already know how I feel about this Facebook. Like, I hate the fact that, you know, One Direction thinks they're better than the Beatles. Like, fuck off, dude. If the Beatles hadn't made their band, you wouldn't even be a band today. And here's the reason why I say that. Because generally speaking, when England, the UK, that general sort of area produces a band, they're known for producing awesome bands. As I point to my band t-shirt. No, but seriously, if the Beatles hadn't formed, we wouldn't have Cradle of Filth, we wouldn't have Black Sabbath, we wouldn't have a lot of bands, you know. Between the Beatles and Elvis Presley, these are people who helped establish a foundation for rock and roll. And even if you're not a fan of their awesome music, you still have to respect it as a musician, because you wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them, I can guarantee it. And you want to act like you're such a big shot just because you're all big and famous now, but guess what? That fucking band broke up, man, because they ain't shit. And on top of that, Facebook. On top of that, the Beatles get caught doing drugs, and they're like, so, we're rock stars, man. We use it to help write our music, man. It makes it more groovy, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, okay, whatever, it's just that time. But One Direction gets caught smoking a little bit of weed, and they're like, oh, we're sorry, we're so bad. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. You want to call yourselves real musicians? Real musicians don't apologize for doing drugs. E-doggies. Yeah, that's enough liquor for now to get me started, because I don't need to be getting like too plastered now. Put some gas in the tank. A sex doll would be fun, don't get me wrong, but I'm saving up for a car, dude. Come on. I could boost my sex appeal by about 10,000% if I got a car and got my driver's license. But like, check out Saunders and his sick little Studebaker. God damn, that thing is nice. All right. And I'm hoping that if I sell enough of my t-shirts or enough of my wands, then I can save up money and get this car I've wanted. This thing is sick. You take a 1950 Studebaker Commander and you drop a 428 Shelby Cobra dual exhausted engine into it, and you call it a Cobra Commander. It's a G.I. Joe pun, and it works. And you take that engine the Studebaker normally has, and now all of a sudden your Studebaker's got like 425 horses just roaring down the highway, with an exhaust system that makes it sound real deep and just throaty and mean as shit. And then you have a separate tank that holds igniter fluid mixed with a chemical that makes your flames green, so that when I put spark plugs next to my exhaust pipes, I flip a switch and, oh, look at that. My Studebaker can belch out green flames. Yeah! Turn on a fucking rock and roll song and peel smoke and burn rubber and shoot green flames to rock and roll songs at hot rod shows. Fuck yeah! That's what I'm fucking selling. Looking at my mirror, I'm like, okay, just want to make sure no one's behind me. All right. Watch out, people. Flip the switch. I have like a little igniter switch hooked up on the dashboard somewhere, like next to my steering wheel, so yeah. You remember the movie Grease Lightning, and how the scorpions had flames shoot out the back of their tailpipes? That is possible to do in real life, but it takes like a system, like you gotta have spark plugs or some deal sit next to your exhaust pipe, and then if you got a separate gas tank that has like a little bit of gas and some of that shit that makes your fire green. It's just basic chemistry, man. And what is chemistry anyway but potions class, am I right? Yeah. Magic is real, Facebook. For chemistry is a form of magic. It's potions, you know what I'm saying? If you really think about it. You may not be sitting there in high school or college doing it with a cauldron, and a broomstick next to you, but taking stuff that is found on Mother Earth and combining it together to make something else is a form of magic. Science itself is a form of magic, if you really think about it, because there's so many amazing things you can do with science. You know what I'm saying? Like, be one of those people that, like, only science can explain it. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Because with science, you can discover that the human mind is very powerful. With science, you can discover how to cure diseases. With science, you can discover how to fix issues you have with current problems. Oh, shit. Careful now, I'll just put a couple drops in my pants. Yeah. Now, One Direction compared to Bob Marley. Bob Marley got caught smoking pot. He's well known for it. He didn't apologize for it. He's like, I'm Rastafarian man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't apologize for it. Willie Nelson smokes pot. He don't apologize for it neither. Neither does Snoop Dogg. Like, fuck off, dude. If you're a real musician, you don't apologize for doing that shit. Fucking douchebags, man. Ugh. The only thing they had in common with the Beatles was that they could get a shit ton of chicks. That's it. You know, and a lot of people are starting to grow out of it too. Like, my sister used to be a huge One Direction fan. Now she's starting to kind of grow out of it because bands like that suck. Oh, that's the whiskey talking. That's truth talking, actually. Occasionally it feels good to bitch about shit like that because it's funny as shit because it's true. Now, the only thing I can do as a musician is ignore the ones I don't like for the most part. Occasionally talk shit on them because that's good for this. That's good for you, you know. It's like all these loser bands, all these sucky, shitty boy bands are just one after another. They get big for a minute and then they just fade into nothing, you know. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, the Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber, and One Direction. All 5 of these sucky, shitty bands have faded into existence. And rock and roll never dies, man. That's what I love about it. You know what I'm saying? Like metal, that scene never fucking dies, man. There's always going to be someone that's going to say, hey, I'm going to pick up the guitar and I'm learn how to play. And that's all it takes, man. Waiting for the right girl is not going to happen overnight. Just like getting better at guitar is not going to happen overnight. That kind of shit takes dedication and patience, man. To make the guitar playing a little bit easier, we fucking switch the Cobra ring over here next to the pentagram. Free my hands up for some fretting. Ugh, that was sloppy. Fuck off. Ugh. We're doing the opening to Legends Never Die. They live in our hearts. Legends never die. Hear their battle cry, overcoming anything sent their way. Legends never die. Hey, Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Maybe trying to play it behind my head like Jimi Hendrix, that was not the best call. I mean, that wasn't half bad, but like still. Almighty rain, almighty rain, coming down upon us all. Thunder booming like the fiery cannons of hell. Thunder booming like a war drum. Almighty rain coming down upon us all. Lightning striking like a cobra swift through the night. Almighty rain coming down upon us all. Cleansing Mother Earth of all our sorrow. Sorry, Facebook, I was getting into the guitar. I fucking love playing electric guitar, man. I fucking nailed this shit. I'm checking on the chat right now. It says... David says, I heard Mr. Goat is bi now. What do you think about that? Well, if it makes him happy, you know, then who cares, you know? Shit. Yeah. I don't care if Steve's bi. It's his life, dude. If it makes him happy, then, you know. I mean, I'm straight asexual. I mean, I like pussy when I have it, but when I ain't got it, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I can go out of my way just to get rejected all the goddamn time. guitar right there. Let's do this. Let's do it with this one. I fucked up on it. That was smooth, wasn't it? God damn it. Figures. I can sit here and shred creatively when I'm having a little to drink, but fucking try to play the national anthem. I messed up on it again. That was shit. But that's alright. That's how I practice guitar and get better. I could do it from down here, but I was gonna try it up here. I fucked up on it towards the end, man. That's lame. Lame. I mean, if you're doing the national anthem off the third and fourth strings on your guitar, instead of doing it down here, you're doing it down here. Which is the same notes, but on a much deeper scale, I'll notice. I could be an amazing guitar player as far as shredding goes. It wouldn't make much difference if I'm sitting here fucking up on the national anthem over and over and over and over and over. It's like, God damn it. Hold on a second. There might be a solution to this that I'm not seeing. Hold on a second. I mean, the solution is so fucking obvious. I think Bacardi's made in America, if I'm not mistaken. And if it isn't, Americans love to drink, so you know what? Yeah. And the funny thing too is this looks just like water, but it's not. I can't find a liquor store here in town that sells Bacardi Peach Red. So I tried the Mango Bacardi, and it's all right. It's all right. I mean, you don't really need anything to mix it with, but you can drink it straight on its own. But there's a lot of good things you can mix it with. That's just as loud as the app needs to be. No louder than that. That mango rum, though. There's a version I can be happy with. Like, I get major OCD about certain things, and like playing the national anthem all the way through, or at least to where it sounds good in my ears, you know. And it just goes to show you that even though I'm somewhat okay with the guitar playing, I still make mistakes on it. that'll callus the fingers nicely, and I won't touch Facebook. I lost count of how long I've been sitting here playing. A little bit of guitar playing every now and then never hurt nobody know how. You gotta love BC Rich Warlocks. It's a fucking sexy guitar. It seems oddly fitting for somebody who practices magic like I do. A BC Rich Warlock, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cobra Craft handmade wands. Coming soon to an Etsy page near you. I keep my shotgun sitting next to my desk when I'm away, just in case someone tries coming into my apartment that I don't know or like, and they try to start some shit like, fucking bring it, motherfucker. Load 2 shells and send you to hell. You know, the nice thing about Wyoming, everyone got guns, man. We don't fuck around down here. We love our trucks, we love our beer, we love our guns. .307, motherfucker! Representing Wyoming. Now, it's funny because Wyoming is a cowboy state, and I'm all goth as shit. So, I stick out like a sore thumb. Let the cowboys talk shit about me in this state. I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yo, I got family that owns a ranch in Gillette, Wyoming, but you don't see me trying to act cowboy because of it. I don't try to pretend to be someone I'm not. In fact, there's a highway with my family's last name on it here in Wyoming. So, you want to talk about Wyoming roots? I got a fucking highway in Wyoming with my family's last name on it. It's known as Saunders Highway. Legitly. And a lot of people driving through Wyoming will see that. And they'll probably wonder, huh? Right? You know, when I was a kid, I would play with bubble pipes all the time. Those things were fucking awesome. And then you get to be an adult, and it's like, well, no fancy drink combinations right now. Just straight mango rum. That shit's good. This is the kind of rum I would have drinking with Bob Marley if I could have. I'd be like, hey, it's mango, man. You want to try some of this shit? You ever heard Rastafarian metal? It sounds interesting. Some people be like, huh? I could hear certain people just cringing at the idea, but it does exist. Rasta metal, it does exist. Pretty much any genre of music can be mixed together. That doesn't mean it's always going to sound good. You can mix every genre. You can pretty much mix and match a bunch of different genres of music together. That doesn't mean it's always going to sound good. But that doesn't always mean that someone's going to always hate it either. There are some people who might listen to it and be like, hey, it's a take on something different. That's cool. There's some people who be like, oh, it sounds like shit. Mm. I'm starting to favor pipe tobacco over cigarettes, to be honest. I'll still smoke cigarettes on occasion, but pipe tobacco is so much cheaper. I can get more pipe tobacco for my buck. With pipe tobacco, you get more flavors and it's cheaper. Played some wicked ass guitar earlier. I was just like, picture, if you will, Cobra Craft custom wands, or whatever I call it. The Cobra Craft handmade wands, that's what I call it, yeah. If Cobra Craft handmade wands were being made in my dream house, just sitting around in my house all day, making a shit ton of wands, that'd be epic. I make videos in my clock tower. I make videos on my shooting range. A cherry grape pipe tobacco is pretty good. You sit there and puff on it, you know. Nicotine fix. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's some good rum. Oh, but you said you were going to show off your sexy ability to sing. Yes, that I did. I'll get to it here in a second. I'm sipping on this fucking rum. But why's all the rum gone? Because you drink it all. uh, damn, like half a bottle right there. That's cray cray. In the course of like days. Yeah. I got a car with my name on it. All I need is 1,800, and if I sell enough T-shirts on Teespring, I can make that a reality. While I'm working on my car, I could study to get my driver's license, and it would be sick. If I got too drunk at hot rod shows, I would just pass out in the backseat of my Studebaker, and I'd be fine. I'm not gonna drive drunk. Fuck that shit. When I get my driver's license, I'm gonna be a courteous driver. I'm gonna let pedestrians go first and let other drivers go first. Because courteous drivers make the world a better place to be. I don't give a fuck who you are. Dude, driving is insane. You know, you got all these factors you got to worry about. And when you got someone who's being a polite and courteous and respectful driver, it's like, oh, thank you. It's such a fucking relief. You know, when you're a driver, you should respect your fellow drivers and also respect pedestrians. Because cars are like guns. They are tools to make your life easier and better. But a misuse of those tools can cause an accident, and you don't want that. No, I get so tired of the gun-hating libtards. Well, guns are evil. Yeah, so are cars, cell phones, and humanity. What's your fucking point? Why are cell phones evil? Don't even get me started. It's the fucking cell phone companies, like telemarketers on your cell phones, burning up your fucking cell phone data. People are sitting there fucking distracted by them while they're driving, being stupid fucktards. All the drama people experience on social media when they access their phone. Oh yeah, cell phones can be real evil. They do have a practicality in our society for communication, as Nikola Tesla said himself. One day there'll be a device where humans will be able to communicate with one another. It'll be so simple. And he was talking about the fucking smartphone, yo. Like Nikola Tesla pretty much predicted smartphones before they even happened. How's that for some shit? Yeah. If there are two minds you can respect, it's definitely Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like geniuses from different eras of time. Yeah. You know, people want to talk shit on Asperger's. Let them. They're fucking ignorant. Albert Einstein had Asperger's and he was considered to be a genius. So let all these haters talk shit. Let them. They're all fucking worthless pussies anyway. That is exquisite rum. I do like Bacardi. That's good shit. My top two favorite drinks would have to be Bacardi Peach Red or Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. One of the two. I could mix Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey with some Bacardi Peach Red. And then two soft drinks to mix with it. Some Cherry Dr. Pepper and some Monster. Just for the caffeine kick. And holy shit, that would taste good. Like, oh my god, dude. I'm definitely thoroughly enjoying the drink combinations I've been coming up with as of lately. I definitely want a couple of pistols, but guns are expensive, and I'm happy with the one I have right now. If I was to purchase another firearm, I think I'd purchase a Cobra 35 Special, one of the new ones. Those things are sick. Double action little 6-cylinder revolver. I changed the fiber optic sight for a green one, and then have them restain the silver on the gun jet black. Oh, that'd be a sexy 34 Special, whatever the fuck. You know the ones I'm talking about. In fact, the video I speak of, now that I think of it, Hickok 45 did a video shooting these things. Let's see. C-O-B to the R to the A. C-O-L-T. Oh, they're 38 specials. I forgot. 34, 35, okay, yeah. Hickok 45, yeah. Yes. I'm going to post a video in chat. Y'all got to check this shit out. Hickok 45 did a couple of awesome videos. He does amazing videos. This dude gets to literally shoot guns for a living. I mean, you can't tell me that wouldn't be fucking awesome. Check out this Hickok 45 video that I'm posting in chat, because this thing is, yeah. The Colt Cobra from, yeah. Hickok 45 does a video with like two of them. And then you go and you see a video of him shooting the Mossberg Shockwave. Those things are sick too.
Let's do it.
My next two guns would have to be a Mossberg Shockwave or a Colt Cobra, or one of the two. Oh, I've already got a shotgun, so I'll probably... And the thing about Colt Cobras is they're like $700, which that's not too bad, considering, you know, a lot of things. Nothing wrong with it the way it is, but I'd decorate it up a bit. I'd take it to a gunsmith. If I had a Colt Cobra, I'd take it to a gunsmith and then have them restain it black with a fiber optic green sight. That would make that gun look sexy as fuck, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Get one of those fiber optic green sights that glows in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the... You know, Josh, start a Patreon. Nah, I'll just sell my wands and t-shirts online. I don't need to start a Patreon. That's a good idea, though. Like the next two guns I would purchase, a Mossberg Shockwave 12 gauge pump shotgun and a Colt Cobra 38 special. And I'd restain the Colt Cobra to be all black with a fiber optic green sight. I have a sexy little gun collection, but that's only 3 guns. I'll probably get like a 1911 for the 4th gun. You know, bare minimum of 4 guns. I could save up 4, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm happy with the gun I have now. If I was to purchase another gun, it'd either be a Colt Cobra or a fucking Mossberg Shockwave. Two shotguns, a couple of pistols. If I got a Colt Cobra 38 special and a 1911 and a pump shotgun and a side-by-side shotgun, I'd be fucking set, dude. I'd be like, yeah. Even if I couldn't take them out shooting very often, beside the point, man, I'd be fucking set. I'd be like, yo, dare someone to fucking break in. I'll fucking, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm not scared of shit, but if someone had a double barrel shotgun pointed my way, you got 2 seconds to leave. I'd be like, well, I don't feel like getting killed tonight, so, yeah. It's a quote from Spider-Man: with great power comes great responsibility. And, I keep it empty unless I have to use it, obviously. And I don't leave the springs cocked because that's bad for the mechanism. But you just gotta love that sound, like shunk. The sound of the double barrel shotgun breaking open, and then you hear that chunk chunk, the shells loading in. Click of the safety. That reminds me of a song, actually, that I made for the new album. Yes. Fucking trolls, take this. How did I make the opening for this? I took my double barrel shotgun and I recorded it being loaded with 2 shells on GarageBand, and then I hit stop, emptied the gun, and then took a Hickok 45 video of him shooting a sawed-off 12 gauge side-by-side shotgun and looped the gun noise and put it together, and that's how I got the opening of this fucking song. And you hear at the beginning of the song the growl of a king cobra hissing. The sound of a side-by-side shotgun being loaded. Fucking trolls, take this. Fucking love Troll Slayer, that shit's epic. You want to make a song about killing internet bullies in a healthy outlet. Like some fucking, what's that one dude's name? Like some Dexter shit, you know what I'm saying? Like vigilante type shit. I'm taking what Anonymous does and going a step further and actually murdering the motherfuckers causing shit and mayhem. Like if you're being bullied or harassed by anyone, Troll Slayer is going to be a sick song to retaliate to. And it's meant to be a therapeutic sort of thing. Don't actually go out and do any of these things because it, well, you know, unless the troll is attacking you at your home, that's the only time you should draw your gun. If you got some troll fucking with you and shit, they try to break into your house with a gun, that's the only time you should use your gun, you know. Just saying. creeping up in your house more quiet than a mouse. Double barrel 12 gauge to turn your brains into spaghetti. Gas powered chainsaw to turn your innards into spaghetti. That sort of thing. Just sick, violent, sadistic rap. I'm like, I want to make a song that expresses my disgust towards internet bullies and people who do shit like that. Make a fucking serial killer song about killing YouTube trolls. Why the fuck not? It's a healthy way to express my anger towards him without actually doing it. Because believe me, if it was legal to murder pedophiles, if it was legal to murder internet bullies, oh, I'd have way too much fun with that. Like, you want to call me a faggot and say my guitar playing sucks? How about I blow your fucking head off? How about that? But here's the thing. You can't legally do that, so you gotta behave yourself. With great power comes great responsibility. I could give 4 flying fucks less. Okay, you know what? These trolls want to find out where I live. Whatever. Just be lucky I don't find out where they live. Oh. Watch me and my fans start. Oh, shit. There's some lyrics in the song that says, watch me and my fans start a riot. Double barrel 12 gauge, you wouldn't like me when I'm out of my cage. Check me out when I hit the fucking stage. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those in your face, fuck the haters type songs. Drop D. Creeping up in your house, more quiet than a mouse. Watch me and my fans start a riot. Girl, real beach. Turn your brains into spaghetti. Gas powered chainsaw to turn your body into confetti. Yes. You would not like. You would not like. Cobra out of this cage. Full of rage. When you have an anger towards a certain group of individuals, and keep in mind, these trolls have literally fucked with my life to a degree where I've lost a girlfriend and I've literally lost a job and a girlfriend to these assholes. You know, that's the sad part of it. Is I had an awesome job at Wendy's and the trolls fucked with that. I had a decent chance with Summer and the trolls fucked with that. And it's like, okay, what did I do personally to these individuals for them to want to like ruin my life as hard as they can. Like, if we're really going to strike up a conversation, why is it that trolls insist on being dickheads? And especially when all it does is make them look pathetic and it makes me more famous. So it doesn't do them any good. Like, trolls will sit there and fuck with me, and it's like, well, they can try to fuck with me all they want to, but when all it does is make me more famous, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? There we go. That part in the song. That part in the song. Coming at you with an army of Cobra demons and Cobra angels. Troll Slayer. You feel me? Like, that shit's sick, dude. That's what I call my hardcore fans. And the ICP has juggalos and juggalettes. I call my hardcore fans Cobra demons and Cobra angels. Angels are the female version, of course. Really want to strike up a conversation. And fire is such a beautiful element. So simple and yet so dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, this new album's gonna be sick. No one cares about your shitty album. We want to hear you do vocal covers. All right. You know, the funny thing about alcohol is it goes right through you. You drink enough of it, it'll make it want to peel like a racehorse. Top off my glass. These haters can kiss my Asperger's. Take a piss while I diss on these haters' moms because they said my dick and my lyrics were the bombs. Exploding in your mind because I'm blowing your mind when I rewind this track. Get back dressed in black like, damn. One second, I gotta make some room for this delicious liquor. Born to entertain because it's insane how good he is at a guitar, like some kind of rock star. Hardly any lessons. Chilling out on Facebook live video sessions. Drugs and alcohol. Just kidding. Oh. It's amazing what can happen when a little autistic man gets a cult following on YouTube and social media. And what he can do with that cult following is entertain people and make the world just a little bit better, even if it's not a whole lot. You know, a little bit of laughter, wisdom, and entertainment never hurt nobody, no how. That mango rum's got a nice little burn to it, but it's not major, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking to somebody who's drinking Everclear. Okay, so this Everclear compared to this shit's smooth compared to Everclear, you know what I'm saying? Like, oof. Yeah. Hell, if it were up to me, I'd say we legalize every drug except crystal meth, crocodile, and offer treatment for people who need it. And if people are being responsible about it, let them do their thing. If they're not causing a public nuisance to society. If it were up to me, I would have every drug legalized except for crystal meth and crocodile. Those are the only two drugs I would keep illegal. Everything else, everything else I'd have legalized, and I'd tax the fuck out of it, and the money I make off of it, I would put that back towards the state and the state's economy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people already do stupid shit when they're on alcohol, so, you know. I might get a lot of controversy for that shite. For my sort of liberal view on drugs and alcohol, but my Republican view on guns. You see what I'm saying, Facebook? Like, when it comes to gun rights, I have a very much Republican view when it comes to guns. But when it comes to things like legalization and, you know, I'm progressive on a lot of issues, particularly legalization. Because I'm sick and tired of America being broke as fuck, and we can make ourselves less broke if we just legalized. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just some tobacco smoking, drinking fool, aren't I? So apparently I don't know shit. I vacuumed the general area over here earlier because the area by my computer has the most traffic. So, you know, crack the window, smoke some tobacco, drink a little booze, kick back, relax, and don't stress anything, man, because it's not worth it. It really isn't. Like, you shouldn't need good tobacco and booze to not stress life, but at the same time, it helps. Sometimes in love, you just gotta find that perfect match. See what I did there? God damn it, that was a horrible pun. Sometimes they're not a perfect match. That's the thing of it. People are in a hurry to find somebody, and, you know. They say there's someone out there for everyone. That's complete bullshit. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. They say there's someone out there for everyone. Don't let them lie to you like that. That's complete bullshit, Facebook. If that was the case, then why do we have crazy cat people? Sincerely. If there's someone out there for everyone, then why do we have crazy cat ladies? These women who can't find love, so they replace the comfort of a man's touch with the comfort of a shit ton of cats. And they eventually just give up on finding love, and they replace that with the love for cats instead. That's a fair point. That's a grim way to look at it, but it's the fucking truth. They say there's someone out there for everyone. That's just something they tell you to make you feel better about being single. And the only one that can make you feel better about being single is you and nobody else. Oh, but you said you were going to sing vocal covers. Yeah. I'll get to that in a second. Enjoying my alcohol and my fine pipe tobaccos. Whiskey, rum, it don't make no difference to me, man. Oh, shit. Yuck. Sorry about that. I have a fucking sneeze. It must be my bullshit allergies. Well, because Trump's president, that's why I'm sneezing, because of my bullshit allergies. Bullshit! Look, as long as Donald Trump doesn't try to start World War III or IV, I don't care at this point. Like, impeaching Donald Trump would be a bad idea because we get an even crazier asshole. And we don't need a crazier asshole in the White House. You feel me? Kind of feels like that's what the Republicans want. Let's elect an idiot that's easily impeachable, and then just so we can have our main person. What if Donald Trump's a pawn in the Republicans' plan to elect someone really fucking twisted to the presidency? See what I'm saying? Like, that's something to think about. Simple Man, what a shame, Sounds of Madness, 45, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Shinedown songs right there in my iTunes collection. Inner God, forgive the hands that laid you down. Never knew how. Sip on some ramen. You said you were going to show off your sexy ability to sing. That I did, yes. Here to entertain you with some sexy ability to sing now. This sound bitch is empty. However, I got several books of these punks and another box. Oh, look at that. So wooden matches versus punks. If you're gonna smoke a pipe and you have the choice, wooden matches all the way. Sometimes wooden matches are more expensive. So if you're stuck with, your traditional punk style matches to smoke a pipe, hey, I ain't got a working lighter and I got all these matches. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I like about Facebook is they're not too picky about copyright infringement. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're singing songs that belong to another musician. We're going to have to copyright infringe you. Fucking retarded. And close under that YouTube, and then we got iTunes and Facebook opened up. That's a good song, but when you actually get into hearing me sing it, you're gonna be like, whoa. There is some pipe tobacco you have to roast in your bowl for it to get going. Now, lighter would work better. I'm about to go buy me another lighter, but right now I'm not even worried about it because I got all these matches. I flick the match out and I go to put it in the ashtray and then it lands on the carpet. It's already out, but I pick it up and put it in the ashtray anyways because, you know, I just fucking vacuumed. For fuck's sake. I mean, I lived in this apartment a couple of years, so it's going to have some, you know, well, it's all things considered, it could be worse. Lift it up. That was pathetic. Especially after I sing Shine Down, you're like, damn, where's this motherfucker's record deal? And I'll be sitting here like, that's what I'm saying. Got a cigarette today, the strongest whiskey Kentucky can make. That's a recipe to put a vagabond on his hands and knees. I watched him all up close, I knew him more than most. I saw a side of him he never showed. Full of sympathy for a world that wouldn't let him be. That's the man he was. Have you heard enough? What a shame, what a shame. Judge a life that you can't change. The choir sings, the church bells ring. So won't you give this man his wings? What a shame to have to beg you to see him all the same. What a shame. There's a hard light for every silver spoon. There's a touch of gray for every shade of blue. That's the way that I see life. If there was nothing wrong, then there'd be nothing right. And for this working man, they say could barely stand. There's gotta be a better place to land. Some kind of remedy for a world that wouldn't let him be. That's the man he was. Have you heard enough? What a shame, what a shame. Judge a life that you can't change. The choir sings, the church bells ring. So won't you give this man his wings? What a shame to have to beg you to see we're all the same. What a shame. The inner God forgive me. God forgive the hands that made you down. Never knew how much a broken heart can break the sound. And change like seasons, now the leaves are falling faster. Happily ever after, you gave me hope through your endeavors, and now you will live forever. What a shame, what a shame. Judge the life that you can't change. The choir sings, the church bell rings. So won't you give his man his wings? What a shame to have to beg you to see we're all the same. What a shame, what a shame. 'Cause we're all the same. What a shame. What a shame, 'cause we're all the same. I have to get my tobacco pipe a break for a second. Roll up a cigarette with some of that pipe tobacco that I got. For somebody who's learning how to roll cigarettes by hand for the first time, that's not that bad. Eventually I'll get good enough for all. I'll need one paper, but pipe tobacco is so goddamn moist that you don't need two papers. You're an outcast, always under attack, always counting glasses, bringing up the passes, no one owes you anything. I think you need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass, so paranoid. Watch your back! I could sing that song, but that wasn't the song I was gonna sing. It was on my iTunes, so it started playing next, and I couldn't resist singing along to it. Yeah, why not? Fuck it, I'll sing this song while I smoke this cigarette of mine. God damn it. Fucking cigarettes are expensive, so I'm rolling my own with pipe tobacco because it's cheaper. You get some organic hemp cigarette papers from OCB. It's a cheap-ass pipe tobacco. It's really all I need for a cigarette. I'm definitely getting better at rolling by hand because this looks more like a cigarette or something illegal, because a lot of people who tune in, they're like, "Are you smoking a joint?" Like, I fucking wish, dude. It's pipe tobacco. Calm the fuck down. Not the prettiest rolled cigarette in the world, but it works. Rolling your own versus digging out ashtrays. I think rolling your own is a lot smarter. It burns slower than your conventional cigarette, but rolling it with pipe tobacco definitely saves you a couple bucks. Fucker's so moist. Man, but this pipe tobacco's moist, especially after spraying it with the tasty puff, but it's good tobacco. I got me some cherry grape flavored pipe tobacco, man. That shit's delicious. Took a bunch of tobacco that my fans sent me, mixed it together with the cherry tobacco that the fans sent me, and then fucking couple squirts of that tasty puff. Shake it up, let it dry out a bit, you know. I did some work on my staff recently. I made the crystal more exposed. And that seems to have dried pretty good for the most part. Oh yeah, that's solid as fuck. I'll let it keep drying. Push down on it right here. The glue's still drying. Put a shit ton of Gorilla Glue in there.
Social disease, take your medicine. Sound of madness for the long pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain. And the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the dawn, but when you never wake up and you find.
No, but seriously, Simple Man would be way better to sing at this point. Not the best rolled cigarette in the world, but it works. But this fucking pipe tobacco is so moist, it just soaks the paper. And it literally takes 2 papers to smoke the tobacco this moist. Generally speaking, when you're rolling with drier tobacco, you only need like 1 paper, but rolling your own's a lot better than buying them by the pack. It's a lot cheaper. I mean, if you can afford to buy by the pack, awesome. But if you can't, roll them by hand. Never hurt nobody, no how. But fucking Simple Man by Shinedown. No, that's how I show off my vocal skills. shitty, cheap rolled cigarette, but it works. Doesn't look legal, but it works. This cherry grape pipe tobacco is pretty fucking good. One, two, three, four. Now, before I start doing this song, I should probably drink a little bit more. Get like nice and a little bit tipsy for this song. That way I really pull through on this powerful musical experience for y'all. Sick entertainment. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to save this Bacardi for a rainy day. Like, most of the bottle's fucking gone already. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, there's enough in my glass for the moment. Like, this is the last of my booze till I get paid again, so. This feels like something I should save. Drink most of it when I first get it and just save a little bit for a special occasion until I get more monies. That's how booze should be treated, because it makes you appreciate it more, you know. I can drink and have a good time and, you know, chill with y'all, but people who drink and can't function without it, those are alcoholics. The difference is I can drink and function without it, you know, because it makes me look forward to the time I have with it. It's the difference. That spicy ramen in that fridge of mine, that looks all kinds of fucking good. Spicy with a creamy taste, and it just wakes your sinuses up and fills your stomach up. Yeah, I love spicy food. Just take a couple bites of that shite. Yeah. I got the two sexiest things I own on either side of me right now. I got my guitar on one side, and then, of course, my double barrel on the other. I'm just like, oh, that's pretty, isn't it? And I fixed my goddamn chair, thanks to the help of Ace Hardware. That fucking arms on there solid as fuck. That ain't coming off anytime soon. It's not going to look the prettiest on the outside, but it gets the job done, so I'm not complaining. And I fixed it myself, so that adds a personal touch to it. Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to getting one of my fan t-shirts sent to me. I tried to design fan merch that I would buy. And yeah, I've got a homemade t-shirt I made on Teespring that I'm selling right now, and ordered me a muscle t-shirt to show off my biceps. It's a medium. Normally I wear large or extra large when I wear t-shirts, but a medium will fit me, and it'll be a little snug too, so when it hugs my arms, I can just be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's other awesome shooters on YouTube. You gotta check out 22 Plinkster, Big Daddy Hoffman. You know what I'm saying? Hickok 45 is always a classic, man. I've been watching that dude for years. Him and his son do awesome shooting videos together. Hickok 45 and Son, check them out. Yeah. Bringing some respect back to the gun culture. Because for guns to exist in a culture, it's horrible to say, because you get all these fucking assholes who are like, oh, I'm fed up with this shit. And then they do stupid shit with their guns. And it's like, fuck off. I enjoy the sport of shooting too much to do anything stupid with my gun. You go out and blast a couple clays. Why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? A side-by-side Stoker 12 gauge is like, what, 5 or 6 years old? Yeah, there's a reason why it costs so much fucking money to fix at the gunsmith, but it was worth every fucking penny. The new stock's a little bit darker and richer in color, and it came with this pad on the back of it. The original stock didn't have a pad on it, just a plastic factory cover, you know. I don't need to be a member of the NRA to appreciate a sexy gun, because that right there is a fucking sexy gun. If my shotgun were a woman, I'd fuck the shit out of it. That's how sexy my gun is. Not talking shit, just fucking saying, oh, but it's only a side-by-side. You could get a gun that holds 10 more shells. Yeah, but you notice that guns that take more shells take longer to load. That's something most people don't realize. Like, yeah, having a clip-fed shotgun is nice, but then if your clip's done and it's the only clip you got on you, you got to sit there and hold the clip and then okay, you know what I'm saying? So if a gun that takes less ammo is going to take less time to reload. That's something that most people don't realize. Less moving parts, which means it's easier to clean. There's a reason why the double barrel shotgun lasted and literally dominated the Wild West. Double barrel shotgun, lever action shotgun, the pump shotgun. All three of these shotguns were shotguns that dominated the Wild West throughout the years. Of course, Doc Holliday used a double barrel shotgun, side-by-side coach gun in the OK Corral. He's just like, I'm a Huckleberry. Yeah. But if I have enough money to buy expensive ass guns, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Colt Cobra 38 Special, fucking sexy ass gun, the new ones they come out with, yeah. Dude, I'd buy one if I had the money for it. Change that fiber optic sight, that red one for a green one, so it's a black and green sight. And then I'd have the gunsmith restain the gun jet black. Like raven black as raven's feathers. And it would be sexy as fuck. I'm like, it's a 38 Special, that's personal touch. And, you know, it'd be a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be a sexy ass fucking black and green Cobra 38 Special. I'd be looking at Colt like, dude, if you made this gun with a 4-inch long barrel and you upped the caliber to about 45 and you sold people, yeah, I've been saying this for years. If Colt came out with a 45 revolver that was like the Cobra 38 Special, but it was a 45 caliber. They made the barrel 4 inches long, and they added a quad rail with a rechargeable green laser dot underneath it, a black and green laser dot. It's black on the body of the laser, but green on the laser sight, and a black and green fiber optic sight. And then not only was it, if the laser sight was rechargeable, and you could detach it from your rail underneath, and it was a 45 caliber, and it was 4-inch barrel, and you could shoot like 6 of them fuckers. You just be like, What would you call a gun like that? You call it the Cobra Commander, and you sell it in 45 caliber, and that right there would make Colt firearms some serious fucking money. Mossberg is making money out the ass right now. Their Mossberg 12 gauge shockwaves are fucking sexy, and not only are they fucking sexy ass shotguns, but god damn it, as a shotgun enthusiast, you can see not only is it a sexy ass gun, but it's selling like fucking hotcakes, man. People are like, yo, I get a short barreled shotgun from Mossberg and it's all legal. Fuck yeah. You know, there are some people who are into Mad Max and shit like that. Now, here in Wyoming, I could get my shotgun shortened to a legal limit SBS, which would be sexy as fuck, but recoil would be a bitch, and I would lose accuracy on the distance. So the reason why I'm keeping my shotgun stock length is because I get more distance, which is a smarter way of doing it. But if you got the money to do your gun and make it a fun gun, then do it, man, because fun guns are awesome. But I've always wanted a side-by-side shotgun ever since I was a kid. And my parents are like, oh, the idea of you with a gun scares us. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, my double-barrel shotgun is what? How many years old? 5, 6 years old. And nothing stupid has happened. So what's the fucking worry? You know, I got psycho asshole trolls who fucking follow me on fucking YouTube and Facebook and shit. So it's like, at least I have something to protect myself. That's some good rum. Yeah. Of course, drinking is in my family. I got a history of alcoholics in my family. A lot of my family members have quit drinking super hard. But me, I'm a young pup. So I got some time to get my good times in before I'm super old and I have to slow down. So I'm not going to waste it. Smoke some strong ass pipe tobacco. Shit. My great grandpa Palmer was building fence posts in his yard at the age of 80 years old. I come from family that has bloodlines like that. 80 fucking years old, and he's building fence posts in his yard, doing his thing, independent as fuck. So I come from good stock, Facebook. I come from good family genes. There's a mixture, yeah. My biological mother, Laura, okay, her brothers were big and beefy just like me. You know, my dad, of course, has muscular genetics that are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could develop muscles faster than the average man. That just comes from good genetics, Facebook. Okay, I'm just saying, like, and if I refuse to have kids for the rest of my life, I'm the last person in my family line. Which, that's kind of some heavy shit, man. I mean, if I found the right girl, I would definitely settle down and have kids and get married and all that shit. But I'm not just gonna fucking the old chick to settle down with, you know. That's probably why I only get sex once or twice a year. It makes me appreciate it more. And on top of that, you know, it makes me realize that I'm capable of getting it. And that on top of that, I don't have to fuck every chick that I see. I can, take my time and sample the finer things of life. Yes. $34 Cobra Craft handmade wands. I love the sound of that. That sounds amazing. I know there are plenty of people who would pay $34. And I'm sitting here whittling out like 30 to 40 wands a day and watching them sell left and right, doing different colors, basic leather handles. You know what I'm saying? Making something that's worthy to sell on Etsy. I've seen people sell handheld wands on Etsy for like $20, $30, $35. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, okay, $34 is within the price range that the crowd generally sells in. But the difference is I got YouTube videos showing off my powers. And I'm like, okay, I'm making wands. Who wants one? And that's all I fucking need, man. People, even if you're not a fan of my videos, you'll be like, okay, this dude practices magic. And he's selling his handmade wands on the internet. I want one. I want to have magical powers. That's what a lot of people are going to be thinking when King Cobra or Cobra's Craft, Cobra Craft handmade wands starts. Cobra Craft handmade wands starts. Boom. I'm making wands that are worthy to sell on the interwebs. They look and feel like something you'd see in a book or a medieval movie of sorts. Yeah. Get a bunch of different colors of spray paint, a bunch of sticks, a bunch of leather, a bunch of supplies. I can make this shit happen. God damn it. I've been sitting here whittling wands all goddamn day, every day. And selling them like hotcakes. I could do that because my subscription count on YouTube, my subscription to my channel has gotten a lot of people. Like there's so much mythical lore behind this person right here that people are just like the instant curiosity factor. Like it's that guy. It's that guy. Did I mention I'm excited to get my t-shirt that I ordered from Teespring? Yes, that'll be a sick muscle shirt. Yes. I can glorify myself and glorify my muscles in the same fucking t-shirt. That's fucking awesome. Oh, that's so narcissistic and fucking suck my ass burgers. That's what I hate about our society. If you're too confident, people will be like, oh, you're a narcissistic piece of shit. Oh, just because I have too much confidence in myself, fuck you. If I don't have enough confidence in myself, I'm antisocial. The fuck ever, dude. The fuck ever. I created a death match on GTA 5, Tower of Terror. That shit is fucking sick. I got a death match centered around a clock tower. Like, that's my favorite thing to play on GTA 5 online. I'll invite other players. And every time I've invited a player to play Tower of Terror, they're just like, yo, this thing's fucking sick. A lot of people who have played that death match have given positive feedback to it. They're like, this death match that you created is fucking sick. Yep. Tower of Terror is a fucking awesome GTA 5 online deathmatch. Trust and motherfucking believe. Mango rum as fresh as the spring air. I'm glad that spring is coming in nice and early for Wyoming. Warm this shit back up. We had a little bit of snow for the snow lovers. I allowed that, of course. I understand some people who love snow want to see it this time of year. I allowed a little bit. I allowed just a little bit for the snow lovers. around Casper to have just a little bit of snow to make it feel more Christmassy and that sort of thing. But now that Christmas is over, it's a new goddamn year. Let's bring in the warm weather. To the sun god raw. Drinking myself sick until my kidneys are raw. That's a horrible pun, but I went with it. Like the 4 states around Wyoming are going to be super warm this time of year. Little snow, lots of warm weather. Whew. I put that Bacardi mango rum away because I got like this much alcohol left, and that's enough. That's more than enough to get my day started. I can sit here and work on my album, bullshit on Facebook Live, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, that's good. I wanted the middle section of my goatee to be a bit longer than the sides, so it comes into a nice form. So I left the middle a little bit longer for a minute until it got long enough. And now I'm going to grow all this whisker hair that I got from here to here. Goatee stance. I know the secrets to growing good facial hair, and I shall exercise them. I took the cigarette pack or the match pack and I pressed down on it like that. My finger slipped and it flicked, and then the match pack went flipping onto the ground. I'm like, that was cool. Fucking flip that shit into my hand like straight up. Oh. When it comes to matches, if all you can get is your standard punk matches, that's all you can get, it's better than nothing. That's the way I see it. But when it comes to matches, wooden matches are so much better for your pipe. Drink some good liquor and fucking smoke some good tobacco. That's what I'm saying. Oh, but you said you were going to sing Shinedown's Simple Man. Yeah, I know I do that song a lot on social media, but I do that song on social media a lot because that's a good example of how sexy I can sing. Just like singing Crawling by Linkin Park with Chester's vocals, or singing Shinedown's Simple Man. Those are 2 songs that I do to show off my sexy ability to sing. Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Now, if I'm lucky enough to get a girlfriend, I gotta be more secretive about it so these trolls don't fucking ruin it for me. I had a good thing going with summer and these trolls ruined it, so I can't even show off my girlfriend on social media because I'm proud to call that my boo thing. Bullshit. But I guess that's the minor perk to dating a YouTube celebrity is, you know, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, I see that the match broke. Well, that's all right. We still got half of it. It could be worse, right? Yes, always could be worse. Well, if I can still use it. A lot of people are joining up in the chat. That's what I like to see. Fucking roll me another pipe tobacco cigarette, because that's what I'm craving. When you're craving a cigarette, and if you want one, you gotta roll one. So we're gonna take these OCB Slim Organic Hemp Papers, and I want to fold them, make it a little bit smaller, just like that. And if I take the pipe tobacco that all my fans have sent me, that I mixed with the Ghetto Grape Tasty Puff, take a little of tobacco, also give it a nice rough outline. But as soon as I roll another paper on top of that, eventually I'll get good enough at rolling cigarettes where I'll only need one paper, but I'm getting good enough to where I can roll a uniform cigarette without using a fucking roller. If you're gonna roll cigarettes, use organic OCB papers. They're cheaper than raws, and they're non-bleached. So save yourself a couple bucks, you know what I'm saying? Call yourself a rebel and you can't even roll your own cigarettes. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just like, fuck that, dude. You call yourself a rebel and you can't even roll your own cigarettes. It may not be the prettiest rolled cigarette in the world, but goddamn it gets the job done. Eventually I'll get good enough at rolling, which is one paper. God damn it. I saw that match trying to escape. I'm a bad influence. Yes, I am. A pipe tobacco cigarette versus no cigarette is better than nothing. Looking like an autistic toad puffing on my own cigarette.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you. Some sunny day, I will. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above and below. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son? If you can, if you can.
The vibe's back to smooth and
Get your lust for the rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son? If you oh, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else.
that was kind of ninja. I dropped my cigarette, it landed in my chair, and I'm like, no, not on the carpet. Not on the carpet.
You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do it for me, son? If you can. So baby, be a simple man. give you in.
Oh, damn. Goddamn King Cobra showing off his vocal skills. I know, right? It's fucking horrible. He thinks he can sing, but he's autistic, so we kind of give him patience, you know, because he's retarded. And eventually, he gets better at music, and then it's like, oh shit, this dude's got some singing skills. Singing all the classics. You know how I fucking roll. Oh, that's fucking lame, dude. Ugh. That match is broken. It didn't strike when I lit it. And it broke in half. And it went flying onto my computer desk. Good match. There's a good match. I'm supposed to relight my pipe tobacco cigarette. My spike collar broke, so I refixed my skull necklace, and I'm wearing it right now. Here's the song my double-barrel shotgun was named after.
The thought of your being born, to me it's no doom aboard. I feel the heat coming off of the blacktop, and it...
I'll answer it. What up, bro? Doing Facebook Live. What are you up to doing right now? Sounds good, bro. You can definitely come over. All right, sounds groovy, man. Talk to you later. Yep, bye. All right, back to the song.
It makes me want it more, because the life got out of control. If it's a fight, I'm ready to go. I wouldn't put my money on the other guy. If you know what I know. It's been a long time coming, and the tables turn around. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down. I am running, it's a little different now. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down. Find your meaning fun. It's a fucking drug in the guns. I feel the heat coming off of the blacktop, so get ready for another one. Let's take a trip down memory lane. The words circling in my brain. You can treat this like another long scene, but don't cry like a bitch when you feel the pain. It's been a long time coming, and the tables turn around. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down. I am running, it's a little different now. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down. This is all we worth fighting for. What is a little place? That's that I can't ignore my fist. Hit your face, and your face hits the floor. It'll be a long time coming, but you got the message now. 'cause I was never going. Yeah, let's go and it's going down. It's a little different now, 'cause one of us is going. One of us is going down. One of us is going down.
Dedicate that song to my shotgun. Do one more song right here. STAIND. It's been a while with lyrics. Stained, it's been a while. Sung by KingCobraJFS. Oh damn, he's actually gonna fucking sing it for Facebook Live. Well, shit. Rolling a pipe of tobacco, cigarettes, smoking some good pipe of tobacco, drinking some good rum. Here's King Cobra singing like Stained.
It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I first saw you. It's been a while since I could stand on my own 2 feet again. And it's been a while since I could call you. Everything I can remember is fucked up as it always seemed. The consequences are good. I stretch myself beyond my means. It's been a while since I can say I wasn't addicted, and it's been a while since I can say I love myself as always. It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up just like I always do. And it's been a while when all that shit seems to disappear when I'm with you. And everything I can remember is fucked up as it always seemed. The consequences that I've rendered, gone and fought things up again. Why must I feel this way? Just make this go away. one more peaceful day. It's been a while since I could look at myself straight. And it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've seen the way the candles light your face. It's been a while, but I can still remember just the way you taste. Everything I can remember. It's fucked up passing on me seem to be. I know it's me. I cannot blame this on my father. He did the best he could for me. It's been a while since I've said, hold my head up high. And it's been a while since I said I'm sorry.
Tampico man. I can sing some mean ass shit. Yes, I can.
Now, TurboTax has CPAs who can review your return with you.
I checked it, ma'am. You're good to go.
Last song for the video. Stained outside. Ow! I might do Green Day Time of Your Life after this song. Those are the last two songs for this song. This full cover amazingness.
And you bring me to my knees again. All the times when I could beg you, please, babe. All the times when I felt insecure for you, and I leave my burdens at the door. But I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true color. It's inside your ugly life. I can see through you, see your real.
I messed up on that. Let me rewind that.
I can see through you, see your true color. It's inside your ugly life. I can see through you, see who the real you. All the times that I felt like this woman, it's for you, and I taste
I'm on the outside. I'm looking. What up, bro? I'll let you in here in a second. I'm gonna finish this song. I can see through you, see the true colors inside your ugly. I can see through you, see the real you. It's all inside, and I feel all this pain. Something down, back again, and alive, here and there. Oh no, I can't run, but I feel tomorrow will be okay. I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors inside your ugly. Younger like me, I can see through you, see the real you. I cut it short on the vocal covers YouTube. I'll catch you cobras on the flip side, you know. I'll catch you cobras on the flip side. You know, I'll be back, ready in action. Let me up a hand-rolled pipe tobacco cigarette. With no lighter and just a couple of matches. Anyways, this is KingCobraJFS with another live Facebook video. And I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all later. Peace.